香港人，
香港人，
加油！
加油！
耶！大家都知道咧，我屋企咧就依家係裝修嘅，咁咧我就會換過啲地氈啊、地板啊，咁但係因為咧以前香港嘅地咧就係大家住 apartment 啦，地係一定係平嘅，咁但係喺英國咧其實英國住 house 咧啲地下咧其實就係木板嚟嘅，咁就會好大分別啦。咁其實我又唔知道用啲咩用料係啱喎，有木地板啦，有瓷磚啦，有膠地板啦，即係有好多唔同種類啦，淨係木地板咧都有好多種啦。咁所以咧，我就決定咧就去做一啲 research 啦。咁啊揾咗一間咧就係專係做地板嘅公司。咁啊識咗呢度嘅 manager，咁啊同佢傾偈。咁大家記住下，今集咧就唔係一個廣告嚟嘅。我唔係咧叫你一定要嚟呢間公司度買地板。點解咧？因為英國好大啦，咁大家喺唔同嘅 city、唔同嘅地方、唔同嘅地區，你都會去即係買地板，咁啊你都可能係會做裝修。咁咧你今集咧我主要係想話俾大家聽，係有啲咩物料可以揀，有啲咩好處，英國本土人佢哋會點樣選擇，咁係提供一啲資訊俾大家嘅，咁係絕對冇一個廣告成分。咁所以咧，你知道咗個資訊之後咧，你可以去翻你心目中嘅鋪頭。唔同嘅地方去揾翻你自己心目中想要嘅嘢，或者適合你自己嘅家居嘅地板。咁我哋一齊入去睇下呢個本地嘅呢個 professional 嘅 flooring 嘅 manager， 佢有啲咩介紹俾大家。Hi Mo.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm so happy that you agreed to be interviewed with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
So, can you give us some background of yourself?
I've been into flooring for about 3 years now. I know the ins and outs of flooring. We are flooring specialists. We do leveling the flooring if it need to be done. Any type of flooring that needs to be done, we can supply and fit. A lot of background about myself. Just that's about it really.
Yeah. 咁阿 Mo 咧，其實咧就係呢間鋪頭嘅經理嚟嘅。咁我之前咧就喺呢度咧就選購咗啲地板啦。咁佢又俾咗好多意見我嘅。佢本身咧做呢個行業咧已經有3年㗎啦。咁呢間鋪頭咧就有賣地板啦，唔同種類嘅地板都有。咁同埋咧佢哋會幫人咧做埋呢個 fit in 嘅，即係幫我哋咧係裝埋嗰個地板嘅。咁佢係好 professional 啦。咁啊俾咗好多專業嘅意見我。咁今日好開心啦，佢就肯上鏡就介紹下咧。唔同嘅地板俾我哋認識啦，同埋咧話俾我哋聽咧，究竟喺英國咧揀啲咩地板會啱大家嘅。Mo, in Hong Kong, we live in apartments instead of houses, so I think the flooring is quite different.
On floorings with apartments in I don't know, in Hong Kong maybe different. In here, when customers have apartments, the floorings are normally, they need to be certain requirements. As in like soundproofing for the tenants below, certain sort of requirements as such as that.
即係咧，因為咧香港咧我哋住開 apartment 啦，咁啊地下咧都係水泥嚟嘅。咁英國咧我哋因為好多時係住 houses 啦 ，houses 嘅地板即係屋嘅地板咧，同apartment 嘅地板咧就好唔同嘅。So what are the main difference between houses and apartment then?
So the houses, you can put pretty much any type of flooring in. When it comes to apartments, there need to be certain underlays. So it's soundproofing, so the tenants below don't hear. Certain requirements, as in if there is fire doors, so that if the fire doors, when they're opening up, they have to be a certain thickness. So if it's too thick and the fire door can't open, that's a no-no. So it has to be a thinner product to be put in there. Like certain requirements have to be taken in consideration before putting any type of flooring down.
Is it because the underground is different?
Yeah, so it's every tenant, it's say stating living in there. So the person who's on the ground floor, they're okay because nobody lives underneath them. The one on top has to be mindful of the tenant below. So it's more of the underlay needs to be soundproofed. You don't actually get a soundproof underlay, but there's certain types that reduce the sound and the impact.
Yeah.
So it becomes a requirement as such.
咁咧喺英國啦，咁其實咧佢哋都會好着重翻，即係會保障翻其實其他住客嘅。如果你住 apartment 咧，因為下邊嗰層咧就有住客住嘅，咁所以佢哋咧，如果你住 apartment 嘅話咧，佢哋就會揀一啲咧係比較靜啲嘅，即係冇咁嘈嘅地板，即係唔會即係你行嘅時候唔會話影響到樓下嗰個住客啦。咁同埋咧，因為咧apartment 咧好多時候有啲防火門啊，咁佢咧就所以你啲地板咧就唔可以咁厚啦，因為咧有啲防火門咧就閂唔埋嘅，所以咧你都要計翻嗰個地板嗰個厚度嘅喎。咁但係住 house 咧就可能唔同啦，因為你就自己住啦，咁你個嘈隔音設備咧都係你影響到你自己嘅啫，咁所以相對咧嗰個要求就冇咁高啦，或者係相對係比較符合翻自己嘅需要多啲嘅。So how many types there are for the flooring? Different kind of materials?
There's so many different types at the moment. There is we'll start off with the solid wood. Solid wood. We have engineered wood. We have laminates. We have LVT. We have porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, SPC, LVT. There's
different kinds of things.
carpet tiles. There's so many different types of flooring. Yeah.
咁其實咧喺香港咧，如果我哋鋪地板，其實都係選擇就好少啦，即係大家通常都係鋪膠地板啦嚇，貴少少就鋪木地板。咁喺英國咧就有好多唔同嘅地板嘅，咁就算係木咧都會有係實木啦，即係頭先阿 Mo 就提到有 solid wood 啦，有一個叫做 engineer wood 啦，有 laminates 啦，有 LVT 啦，又有SPC 啦 ，and then 仲有成日聽到嘅地氈啦。喺香港我哋就好少用地氈嘅，咁不如咧問下冇唔同嘅地板唔同嘅 materials 咧有啲咩好處先？Do you mind to show us some different kinds of materials?
Yeah, of course, I'll show you.
喺香港咧，我哋好多朋友咧都會中意用木地板嘅，因為咧個感覺咧就比較 high end 啲啦，咁又貴啲啦，咁喺英國咧係咪咧？同埋究竟英國係咪有好多唔同嘅木地板 ？In Hong Kong, people like wood flooring. In UK, are there many different kinds of wood?
There is many different types. I mean, we have two examples right here. We have one which is a solid wood product.
This is solid wood. Do you mind to let me see?
Yeah, of course.
咁呢一個咧就係實木嚟㗎啦，咁即係其中一款啦。How about this one?
And this one is an engineered wood. So the top of this veneer is wood, and underneath it's been boarded for less retraction and expansion of the product. That product does expand and retract a lot more because it's a natural product. This doesn't expand or retract as much. So it's more environmentally friendly. That's cutting a lot of trees.
How about the price? Which one is expensive?
Both of them are pretty much the same price. Manufacturers are now increasing the price. Eventually, they will stop making solid wood.
Why?
Because of one of them, they're making 4 of these. So on price-wise, and it's more environmentally friendly.
Yeah, saving the world.
Saving the world. So eventually, they're going to stop making that. And it's going to be all engineered wood eventually.
咁佢咧就話俾我聽呢個咧就係 solid wood 啦，就係大家成日聽到嘅實木啦。咁另外一種咧就叫做 engineer wood。咁佢呢一種咧就係全嚿都係一個實木嚟嘅，就係純天然 natural。咁就係天然嘅木啦。咁佢話咧就係嗰個冷縮熱脹咧就會好因為佢天然嘅，所以冷縮熱脹咧就會比較嚴重啲。咁第二種咧就係engineer wood， 咁就係面嗰層咧就係 wood 嚟嘅。咁下邊咧就係做咗個 boarding 嘅 engineer 咗嘅地方咧，咁就佢變咗個冷縮熱脹咧就冇咁犀利。咁同埋咧一嚿實木嘅咧，其實可以做到4塊呢個 engineer wood 嘅啦。咁變咗咧就比較係環保啲啦。咁其實咧佢就講到咧個價錢其實差唔多。咁不過咧依家咧啲manufacturer 即係啲生產商咧，主要咧就開始都會係生產呢一隻 engineer wood， 就係因為要保護個地球啦，即係環保一啲，咁就唔需要用咁多木啦。咁So besides solid wood and then engineered wood, any other materials that?
So other products that we have is laminate. Laminate is a hardened, toughened board with a print over it. So it's a little bit more harder wearing than a solid wood or an engineered wood. you cannot dent it or mark it easily. There's no flooring out there which is indestructible. Everything can be scratched or damaged, but this has got a very high tolerance. It's very high hard-wearing product. Okay.
Is it waterproof or?
So these products are water resistant.
Water resistant.
So when you have a spill, you have a certain time where you clean it up before the wood will start to suck the water in. So yeah, water resistant products.
So solid wood and engineered wood and this laminate are water resistant.
So you have different thicknesses. You have 12 mm,
12 mm,
8 mm, 7 mm,
7.
and 6 mm. But the hardest wearing product is the 12 mm. It's more rigid, more harder.
So the thicker
the product,
expensive one.
It's slightly more expensive, but it will last longer. So like a 6 mm. So I'll run an example. So this is a 7 mm one.
7 mm one.
So you see. You see that?
Yeah.
When you're walking on this and the floor is not level, it will bounce. Yeah. So with this is a 12 mm.
So yeah, I see a difference.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can't do it. So when you walk on this, if the floor is fairly unlevel, it's still okay.
Because of the thickness.
Because of the thickness.
咁咧，佢今次咧就同我哋講話，除咗頭先講嘅實木啦，仲有一個 engineered wood 之外咧，仲有一個咧叫 laminate。laminate 咧其實我查字典就係叫做層壓板啦，咁就比較硬啲嘅佢話。同埋咧，其實呢3種咧都係 water resistant 嘅。咩意思咧？佢唔係完全防水，但係咧即係假設你整濕咗佢咧，你有一段時間你即刻抹咗佢嘅話咧，其實佢係唔會滲咗落去嘅。所以咧都係叫做 water resistant 啦，就唔係 waterproof。咁但係咧呢隻 laminate 咧就比較硬啲嘅，咁所以咧就比較係長久啲、持久啲。但係咧就laminate 咧都有唔同嘅厚度嘅，有12 mm 啦、8 mm 啦。7 mm 啦，同埋6 mm。咁頭先咧，阿Mo就 show 過俾我哋睇啦。7 mm 咧，你拎佢嘅時候咧 ，Do you mind to show me again the 7 mm
one? Of course, yeah.
Yeah。咁7 mm 呢一隻咧就會咁樣啷下，即係你睇到咧佢係震嘅。咁佢話如果你鋪咗佢嘅話咧，如果你嘅地面係唔平嘅話咧，你就會有啲彈，即係會有啲反彈啊咁樣啦。咁就冇咁實淨啦，同埋就會比較容易啲爛啦。咁反而呢個12 mm 咧就比較厚啲，佢就真係揈唔到。我哋見到咧，其實佢就比較堅固啲。咁所以如果你嗰個地下唔係咁平啦，因為咧始終咧英國嘅 house 咧就係用木地嘅，咁木地板即係本身嗰個質料係木材做噶嘛，咁所以咧就未必係會完全好似係以前我哋喺香港嗰啲 apartment 咧個地係一定係平嘅，所以一定會有少少咧係不平嘅。咁呢個厚啲咧就會比較係企上去嘅時候咧就唔會咁硌啦，同埋就會比較堅固啲。咁啊大家可以留意翻啦。咁相對地咧12 mm 比較耐用啲嘅時候咧，價錢咧亦都會相對係貴少少啦。So besides laminates, any other materials that you suggest us?
We do have LVT. LVT luxury vinyl tile.
Yeah.
Which I'll show you some of them.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah.
We go across.
Thank you. 咁咧除咗木之外咧，咁仲有其他嘅物料嘅。不如我哋又問下阿Mo啊。So besides wood, any other materials that is usually used?
So normally people now are using LVT.
LVT.
Luxury vinyl tile. So let me show you what that is. A luxury vinyl tile is hardened, toughened plastic with the print over it. Like a laminate was a hardened, toughened wood with the print over it. This is a hardened, toughened plastic with the print over it. Comes with a built-in underlay, clicking system. This has to go on a leveled floor. Once this goes on a level floor, this will last you a lifetime if you look after it. Okay, so we have different types of styles. We have herringbones, and we have straight planks. Different type of colors. It's 100% waterproof flooring. So it's definitely waterproof. You can't get no better than this in durability.
So do you mean that if there is some water over it for quite a long time, it's still okay, still perfect? 咁呢一隻咧就叫做LVT。 咁咧佢咧就其實咧就好似頭先咁嘅 laminate 其實係層壓板啦，即係層板就係都係木嚟嘅。但係呢一隻咧都係層板嚟嘅，但係咧佢就係膠啦。咁但係就經過咗處理啦。咁所以咧佢就係咧可以一世嘅 last long life， 即係好似我死咗佢都未死啊！正所謂咁喺英國咧就係呢個係比較新嘅，即係可能我哋香港咧就反而未必咁中意用呢啲膠地板啦。但係佢話咧，因為佢係完全100% 係防水嘅，即係話就算你倒咗啲水落去啦，即係水浸啊咁樣咧，佢都唔會影響到嘅。就唔似得木咧，你始終都會係天然嘅啦。咁變咗有水嘅時候咧，嗰啲木咧就都會壞嘅。咁所以咧就呢一隻 LVT 咧就係比較依家係興嘅。咁啊會有唔同嘅紋啦。咁呢一個咧就叫做 What is this called？ herringbone is the pattern， 係啦，咁佢嗰個砌法咧就係一塊一塊打斜嘅，咁佢哋就叫做 herringbone 啦。咁咧就砌出嚟個 pattern 唔同嘅。呢一個咧就係直紋㗎啦。咁呢個相對地個 fitting cost is cheaper for this one。
cheaper for fitting that。係
啦，呢一個咧砌上嚟比較容易咧，所以相對嘅時候咧。要砌呢個 pattern 咧就比較平啲，咁佢咧有唔同嘅款式啦，有唔同嘅顏色咁去揀嘅，咁呢一個咧就比較係持久性，即係長久可以用啲嘅，咁所以咧就我今次咧我就自己係揀咗呢個。So for this LVT, is there any kinds?
Yeah, we got other different type of patterns as well. So we got tile looks. People instead of having real tile, they put this down because it's a little bit more warmer to the foot.
Than oh, I thought this is tiles. 呢一個咧好似磚咁嘅面，其實咧都係 LVT 嚟嘅，即係話其實咧佢咧個面層咧其實個 pattern 係可以唔同嘅，有啲係會木啦，咁有啲係 tiles， 即係好似瓷磚咁樣。What were the others?
There's different colours and different styles of patterns and stuff as well. So yeah, on LVTs you do have different type of ones. You have some with cork back rather than a rubber back.
So cork back. This one.
This will retain its heat a lot longer than a rubber would. It's because it acts as an insulation of a sort. But like I said, it has to go on leveled floors. So once it's leveled, it's perfect.
咁但係咧做呢個 LVT 咧，佢就話咧嗱，個背面有唔同㗎啦，有呢啲係膠㗎啦，有呢啲係好似水松木咁樣啦。咁佢就話咧呢一個咧就係一定咧要鋪喺一個 level 咗嘅 floor。What does it mean by level floor?
So imagine that if this was not on a level floor, so let me just borrow this and I'll show you. If the flooring was not level, let's put you an example here. What will end up happening is when you put some pressure on this side, the clips on these will break. So when they break, you can't use it. It's not fulfilling its purpose. It becomes finished. If it's on leveled floors, so now the flooring here is leveled, it won't go nowhere. It would still stay and remain forever.
咁因為咧喺香港咧，其實我哋全部都會係 level floor 嘅，即係平咗嘅地嘅。但係因為英國咧，嗰個地下 maybe is it because the UK houses the floor is not level?
So you have concrete normally you have concrete on the downstairs. Sometimes it just needs a leveling compound because it's such a thin product. It needs to be leveled for them to then put it on top. If the concrete is over, we can do leveling, which is a service we do provide. If it's floorboarded, if you've got boarding, then you put a piece of plyboard on top, screw that in, and then this goes on top to make everything level.
咁因為咧英國咧其實咧嗰啲地咧就唔係平嘅，即係有時係木板啦，即係唔似得我哋香港因為水泥噶嘛。咁所以咧就如果要鋪呢一隻LVT 嘅咧，佢哋咧就首先要做咗個 leveling， 即係將嗰個地變咗做平地先。咁咧其實呢個 service 咧都呢度都會有嘅，即係喺一般即係英國呢啲專係做地嘅公司咧，佢都會做到嘅。所以咧大家都唔需要太擔心嘅。即係假設你嗰個屋係木地嘅，個地係用木做嘅，都唔需要擔心嘅。佢哋都可以有一個 service 咧係將佢 level 咗先嘅。So besides LVT, any other?
We do have tiles, actual tiles, porcelain that we do provide here as well. There's something just over here that we can have a look at.
Okay. 咁除咗呢啲地板之外咧，仲有呢個瓷磚啦，咁佢就會帶我哋去睇下嘅。我哋一齊睇下。 咁除咗木地板啊之外咧，仲有啲咩嘅咧？即係例如我哋成日都會用瓷磚啊，咁喺英國興唔興嘅咧？So instead of using wood, any things like tiles, what are
Yeah, so we do porcelain tiles as well, which are stuff like this. There's some examples there. People like to put them in their bathrooms. Some people like it in their hallways, lounges. Personal choice is whether you like it. These are, again, a waterproof. A tile is a tile. I'm sure everybody knows what a tile is.
Yeah.
Porcelain is more of a harder wearing tile. A little bit more expensive than your general ceramic, but it's the quality. The quality of these are very high in quality.
Ceramic and porcelain, what are the main difference? The hardness?
So it's the actual stone it's made from. So you have a porcelain is actual stone, and a ceramic is more like a glass type, so it can break very easily.
咁咧佢就話啦，瓷磚咧其實大家都知㗎啦，就係會擺喺廚房啊、廁所啊。How about will it be used in the gardening?
You do have outdoor porcelain for gardening. It's not something that we do here. We can get it, not a problem. We have fitters that can supply and fit all
即
that.
係除咗廚房啊、廁所咧，佢話都有一啲瓷磚咧係愛嚟鋪喺花園嘅，咁啊另外一種啦。咁今次睇嘅咧，呢啲咧就係鋪喺室內嘅瓷磚啦。咁咧佢哋咧就介紹我今次咧就係一個 porcelain。咁另外咧一種就平啲嘅就係大家成日聽到嘅 ceramic。咁最大嘅分別係咩咧？佢話咧其實咧 porcelain 咧就係一種好硬嘅石頭嚟嘅一種石啦嚇。咁ceramic 咧就係類似一隻 glass， 即係似玻璃咁樣，比較容易碎啲嘅。咁同埋 porcelain 咧就係 waterproof， 咁就防水啦。咁所以咧就會比較相對係貴啲嘅啦。Do you mind to show us some porcelain that you recommend?
So some of these are. Let me just pull some out of here for you.
Okay.
This one here.
This one.
The marble look.
The marble look.
Yeah, everybody loves the feel of that.
雲石面啊，即係大家好中意嘅雲石面。
Yeah.
So people like this.
People, in the UK they like it in their bathrooms, maybe some hallways. It's a very popular one. Then we do also have some of the bigger tiles, which are.
Does it mean that bigger one is better one?
Not really. It's personal choice. Some people may like it smaller, some might like bigger. It's all personal choice.
Even in the bathroom, should we use bigger ones so that in case there is
Again,
water leak or something like that?
It's up to you. I mean, you could have LVT in the bathrooms as well.
Oh, even we can use LVT in the
bathrooms. Yeah, you can use that. You can use the tiles as well. But either one, it doesn't make a difference. It's again personal choice. What the customer feels like they want. That's what it comes down to.
咁我就問佢啦，係咪廁所一定要用瓷磚啊？係咪要大啲嘅瓷磚？佢話其實咧就即係 up to you 嘅啫，你中意邊一樣？就其實都係你嘅 choice 嚟嘅。佢話其實咧 LVT 都係可以鋪喺洗手間嘅，因為佢哋係waterproof 嘅100%，所以咧就大家唔使驚話水浸嘅時候咧就會漏水啊各樣嘅。咁呢個真係純粹係自己中意啦。咁睇下佢 show 過咧就係即係大家好中意嘅雲石面啦，咁有呢啲唔同嘅石面咧，其實種類係好多嘅。咁瓷磚其實大家都好清楚啦。咁另外有一樣咧，我哋好少接觸嘅咧就係地氈啦，因為香港咧又濕又熱，就基本上真係好少人會鋪地氈。但係喺英國咧，地氈咧就似乎係一個係好 common choice。In Hong Kong, people seldom use carpet, because of the weather is very wet and hot, so we don't use it at all. But in UK, many people use carpet. Why is it?
It's more warmer, more comfortable. People like the soft feel on their foot, but they're always cleaning it. Always cleaning every day, hoovering, cleaning.
So we have to do it every day.
Every day to make sure no dust settles in the actual carpet. For an example, just behind you here, this is carpet. So when the dust falls in, it goes inside the fibers. It's always hoovered to make sure that all that dust comes out. It's just a softer feel, basically. It's personal choice, again.
咁佢話咧，其實咧英國點解啲人會中意用地氈咧？就係其實會暖啲啦，同埋咧就係軟熟啲啦，即係會 soft 啲啦。咁佢話不過咧都係你嘅 choice 嚟嘅。咁如果你真係好唔中意地氈咧，咁你哋梗係唔好揀啦。咁但係地氈究竟點樣揀咧？So how do we choose carpets? And last time I remember you told me at the back
Yeah, so you have different types of carpet on the back. You have some that's got a felt back. Let me see if I've got some up here.
OK。咁嚟到英國咧，其實我都入鄉隨俗咧，我間房啊睡房咧，我哋都係揀咗係用地氈嘅。個原因咧就係因為咧會暖啲啦，同埋咧小肥肥中意坐喺地下，咁如果坐喺地氈咧就會舒服啲。咁不過咧就唔係好識得揀喎。不如我哋請教阿毛啊。I also choose carpet, but last time I remember you teach me how to choose it. Can you teach the others?
Of course. So you have different types of carpets, different thicknesses. Different qualities. So the way to check my method of checking is you have a look. First of all, is it either a felt back on there, which is made out of a plastic, a cotton feel more like than a plastic. It feels a bit plasticky, but you could always see that the fibers will always come off. Okay,
when you scratch it.
When you scratch it, you'll see the fibers start to come off. You have another one, which is the better quality ones, will be action back.
Action back.
Action back is, you'll see the lines across and the lines down to make sure that the carpet's stuck into it. So you can't take off the fibers of the carpet neither.
So this one is durable.
Very durable. Like I said, you've got this is called action back. It doesn't allow the fibers to come out.
So this kind will be expensive one.
Slightly more expensive, of course, yeah, but like I said, everybody's personal choice is what they want to go, and it comes down to affordability as well.
咁跟住除咗你揀嘅時候咧，就即係除咗你話你個軟熟啊、即係顏色啊、即係個長度之外咧，最緊要睇下佢夠唔夠耐用咧。其實就係睇個底。呢一個咧，佢就話冇咁好嘅咧，就會有啲好似 cotton 咁嘅。咁咧你搣下佢咧，其實你 scratch 下佢咧，即係刮下佢咧，其實佢會甩嘅。咁即係話咧，呢啲毛毛咧就會比較容易甩啲啦。咁另外呢一隻咧，佢就有啲橫紋啦、直紋啦，咁啊好似織出嚟咁嘅。咁咧你就刮佢都好啦，都唔會甩咗出嚟嘅，即係嗰啲毛毛唔會甩到。咁相對咧呢一啲咧就比較耐用啲啦。So how about the length of the carpet?
When you're checking the length of the carpet, it's again personal choice. It's how comfortable you want to feel. The thicker the pile, the only downside to a thick pile is when you do sit down onto it, eventually the pile will start to go flat. So you go for a medium pile, like this at the moment is like a medium pile. I do have thicker piles than this. We have like a thicker pile here.
Wow, this is thicker.
So it's very thick.
Very thick.
Eventually, even if you decide to put it on stairs, I don't recommend putting it on stairs. You'll end up with, you see how it comes off? Imagine you're going around the stairs. You see, you'd always see that. With a medium pile like this, you're not really going to see it. It will blend straight in.
佢話咧，其實咧個長度咧就即係好個人嘅啫。咁你中意長啲咪軟熟啲，咁坐得舒服啲啦。但係咧佢話長啲有個唔好處咧，就係咧你坐得耐，即係或者你擲咗啲嘢，例如你擺啲家私咧，佢就會隔咗一啲時間咧，佢就會扁咗。咁我尤其是咧，如果你做stairs 即係做樓梯嘅時候咧，如果你啲好長毛咁樣嘅時候咧，其實佢呢個位咧就會冇咁，最接位嗰個位咧佢就會好突啦。但係咧，相對咧就會好快咧就會扁咗噶啦。咁所以咧，佢就會建議大家，如果係做樓梯嘅時候咧 ，medium 咧就已經係好足夠噶啦。咁長啲，我自己覺得就舒服啲啦。咁但係相對咧就會多啲塵咯。咁就所以咧就清潔就會麻煩啲。So longer one, thicker one needs more care, right?
It needs more care. Like I said, it's personal choice. Say if you've got children and you want them in softer rooms, softer feels, maybe like this.
It will be safer. Why?
It will be safe because it's got more of a cushion. So if they fall or trip, it's a nice bounce. It's nice, you know. It's kind of a protection.
It's kind of protection for the child.
Of course.
咁如果你屋企有小朋友咧，佢話咧長毛啲咧有個好處啊，你跌低嘅時候咧都冇咁痛，因為你有個好似 cushion 咁樣墊住啊嘛。Very good. It's very good talking to Mo today about the carpets and things because we don't know how to choose。即係我哋喺香港，我哋唔係好識啦，咁問下翻專業人士嘅意見咧，就學識咗唔少嘢啦。So there is other things that you would like to tell us about this.
Another few things. We have got more ranges in the store, like different styles, different patterns. There's so many. I don't think we can cover it all today, but there is so much more. I'm giving you the basic ones where people are buying for their houses. When you want to up the designs on stuff, we've got other designs as well that we can show. Also, we have one last one that we have a lino.
Lino.
Lino, people mainly put it in their bathrooms, their kitchens.
Should we use it on playgrounds like the child's playroom?
You
because
can.
It's soft.
It is soft. You can, again, personal choice. But the only downside to this, if you drop a sharp object on this, it would create a hole. So you have to really look after it.
Waterproof as well?
It's still waterproof. Still waterproof, a slightly cheaper option, but it can damage easily.
咁佢咧話咧有啲平價啲嘅選擇嘅就係呢個 liner 啦，咁佢就係話 temporary 用嘅啫，即係唔會長時間用嘅。咁佢一樣係 waterproof 啦，可以擺喺廁所啊，或者係啲小朋友即係會玩嘅地方。咁如果因為地氈就會容易污糟啦，呢個 waterproof 咧你就可以就咁抹就可以乾淨啦 ，easily clean up 咁啊容易啲清理嘅。咁好啦，最後一條問題咧，其實咧就係問樓梯啦，因為我哋喺香港咧就。冇人即係冇人嘅，即係如果你好有錢，你住獨立屋可能都有樓梯嘅，但係我哋大部分啲平民百姓，我哋咧就屋企冇樓梯。咁喺英國咧，樓梯究竟係揀 carpet 好啊，定係揀翻啲木地板好咧？嗱，我自己個人 choice 咧，我就係揀咗木地板嘅。咁但係咧，我哋不如問下專業人士意見啊。In Hong Kong, we seldom have stairs. So in UK, is a very common thing that every house has stairs. So should we choose carpets or LVT or wood for the?
Again, if you've never had carpet before and you go for carpet for the first time, just to make sure when you're choosing a carpet, you can have it on the stairs. Just to maintain it, they need to be cleaned pretty much every day. The amount of dust that it does settle in here is more than a laminate. You can also have laminate stairs. That's an option where you have the boarded, which our fitters do provide, and have anti-slip bars. So when you walk
what is the advantage to use carpet on the floor?
More
is
of a
it
softer,
safer?
More of a softer feel. It is in a sense.
If
so
you
imagine fall down, it's the stairs, but you're still falling down.
Yeah, you're still falling down, but it doesn't really hurt a lot, right?
Falling down the stairs, you can still hurt yourself. But generally,
how about the noise? Is it quiet?
Less noisy coming down the stairs as well. Yeah. Also, another option is where you have the carpet tops. So on the top of the step, they have carpet, and then on the back of the steps, they have laminate. So it looks like a nice design. So like I said, there's other designs that you can have as well.
咁佢話咧，其實咧用地氈咧有個好處啦，即係靜啲啦，即係因為 if you running up if you have childs running upstairs downstairs， 即係如果你有小朋友成日走上走落嘅話咧，地氈就會冇咁嘈啦，同埋咧就安全啲嘅。即係如果你跌低，咁當然啦，跌低就梗係已經係慘㗎啦。但係咧 carpet 咧就比較好似 cushion 咁就會好啲啦，就會安全少少。咁佢話咧，不過咧都有啲 design 係可能係打洞呢個係一個係木板，跟住面頭係 carpet 咁樣，咁即係都係你自己嘅 choice 嚟嘅。咁但係佢話咧，如果你係樓梯係地氈嘅咧，咁你差唔多咧每一日咧都要清潔嘅，咁呢個係非常之痛苦。I think it's really difficult or it's really hard for us to clean the carpets every day for the stairs, right? So is it lawful to use laminate or LVT?
You can still use LVT or laminates on stairs. It is a possibility, something that we do provide as a service. But again, it's all down to the customer what they choose. I'll give them all their options, and it's down to the customer what they want to do at the end of it.
咁咧佢話咧，其實咧啲人都有誤傳咧，就話咧樓梯一定要用地氈嘅，唔可以用呢個木地板啊嗰啲，因為之前有人都問過係咪唔合法㗎，咁佢話其實合法嘅，都可以用嘅，都係你自己嘅選擇嚟嘅，因為呢個係一個自由嘅國家嚟㗎嘛，咁大家梗係可以有自由嘅選擇啦。咁所以咧，不過咧你用如果你用LVT 啊或者SPC 啊去做嗰個地板嘅時候咧，應該要有一個防滑嘅膠條。Is it a slipping
an anti-slip bar?
Anti-slip bar 係啦，即係防滑嘅膠條。Anti-slip bar to put on the stair to
the edge of it,
yeah to avoid try to prevent you falling down.
But
yeah， 即係驚你行落樓梯嘅時候咧會跣到啦，咁就會有一條防滑嘅膠條貼上去嘅。咁呢個大家就注意翻啦。咁今日咧我哋嘅訪問咧就係去到呢度咧就係圓滿結束啦。咁我哋好多謝阿毛啦。咁如果大家咧有需要咧，可以直接咧就嚟揾阿毛啦。咁咧佢就喺伯明翰嘅，就喺 Birmingham 啦。咁就係呢度係Solihull嘅。咁如果你喺你嘅 city 嗰度咧，你都可以揾翻即係相關嘅專業人士啦，或者專係做地板嘅鋪頭咧，咁就會比較好啲啦。Very good for your time and really appreciate your professional sharing and then and I suggest suggest people if they have any questions or any queries, then they can come to you.
Come see me.
The shop is in Solihull, and then
Yeah.
they can come to see you anytime, ask you for your advice. Thank you very much for the
No
time.
problem. Thank you very much. Thank you. 香港人加油。
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 No， 香港人。Okay.
香港人加油。
No need to be fast.
Okay. What does 鹹濕佬 mean?
我鹹濕佬，香港人，香港人係 Hong Kong people。
Okay.
Hong Kong people， 香港人加油 means cheer up，cheer up Hong Kong people。
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. 香港人
加油。
加油。